channel. Thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. If this is your first time here, you're most welcome, and if you're coming back to watch another one of my videos, thank you. Today's video is going to be all about this guy right here, and it is the Vanity Planet Glow Spin Face and Body Brush System. So once it came in, I figured why not go ahead and do an unboxing and first impressions video of it. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So this is what the packaging looks like. So I decided that it was time for me to get a new spin brush because the one I had was like 3 or 4 years old. I was using this one right here. I grabbed it, I brought it in here with me. It's normally in my shower, but I brought it in here with me just to go ahead and do some comparisons with the new one that I have. But this one was really good. It served me really well for the years I had it. The only problem that I'm having with it now is that the brush hairs are very scratchy. I think they're so worn down. I've only ever changed the brush hairs on this one maybe once, I think, if that. But it comes with it came with 2 brush heads, and it's the same exact thing. One was just pink and one was white, and so it came with 2 brush heads, and I just never really kept up with changing out the brush heads because it's just a little bit more tedious to get stuff off of Mary Kay, because I wasn't as active and selling on Mary Kay, and so I noticed that my skin would get scarring and stuff from using it just because it's getting so old. So I have never heard about Vanity. I keep saying Vanity. I've never heard about Vanity Planet brushes until today, which is crazy because I pretty much live on YouTube, but this brand is pretty new to me, as well as their brush system. So I did a good bit of research on the different brushes that they offered, and I think I picked up the newest one. I didn't pick this up on their website. I got it on Amazon, and because I am the most impatient person when it comes to ordering online, I literally would be so happy if I click order and then it shows up at my door the moment I finish ordering. But that's not gonna happen. So when I saw the option that I could get this on Amazon and use Amazon Prime and get it within a few days, I opted for that just because I don't like the waiting time that I found out that you'd have to wait. Generally for Vanity Planet, it's like a week or 2, which is not bad. I mean, if that was my only option, I would have went ahead and ordered it. It wouldn't have changed my decision as to getting this brush, but a lot of people that I saw reviewed this brush on the website did say, on YouTube I mean, did say that their waiting time was between a week or 2 to be able to get it. So yeah, and then the pricing didn't really change much whether I got it on the website or on Amazon. I got it for around, I think it was $54 on Amazon, and it came within 2 days. On the website it was going to be around the same, and it was going to take a little bit longer to get here, so I decided to go ahead and get it on Amazon instead. Also, this retails for I want to say $150 or $149 is how much this retails for originally. But if you go on YouTube, there's a bunch of YouTubers that has discount codes that you can use to get some coins off of this. So I found one YouTuber that had 70% off of this, that would drop it down to $38, or I think $40 something dollars, and after taxes and shipping it would come out to be around $50 something anyway. So yeah, so I think my best bet was to get it on Amazon. So if you guys are interested, I would check it out on Amazon first to see if it's still in stock. So this again is what the packaging looks like. This is what we're expected to get. So we have the brush handle itself, and then there's 4 brush heads. There's 3 for the face and 1 for the body. So some of the claims on this is that it gives a 360 head rotation. It's a dual speed, so it gives 2 different settings as to how fast it will spin. And it also, yeah, and I talked about the 4 brush heads that it has, and it gives you the description of each brush head right here. And then on the back it just has some claims on the back right here. It says it's supposed to clear away dirt, sweat and makeup and give a brighter complexion. It is shower friendly, so it's water resistant, which is awesome because I always wash my face in the shower anyways. Okay, and it's supposed to help to prevent breakouts. And we're gonna just go ahead and get in here, and then I'll just refer to this side once I pull out the brushes to show you guys. So it just slides off. That's just a sleeve that the brush is in. I'm just gonna leave it right here in the back to just kind of, you know, be the theme of this video, if you will. So this is right here. So um we're in quarantine and I really wanted my nails to look good, so I did them at home. They don't look the best, but they will do. I tried to do it. I tried my best to make them look nice. But yeah, so this is what the packaging looks like. This is so cute. Okay, so we're gonna put the box back. All right, and it comes with a user's manual, or yeah, user's guide, and that's just the plastic right there. All right, let's see if they tell me anything in here. So this is what it looks like once you take it out. Well, the storage case that it comes with. I think it is so cool that it came with a storage case, just because I know this one that I had was just sitting in my shower, and I was always very aware of the fact that it was just sitting in the shower, so I would always wash it after I use it. That's one thing too with brushes like these, they can build up so much bacteria if you don't take care of them as well. So I would always have to like clean it before I use it and clean it after I use it, just because it wasn't like being secured and there wasn't anything to really protect it while it was in the shower. And this is definitely a water resistant one also, because it sits in the shower in morning, noon and night, and I've never had a problem with it. So yeah, so I wanted something that was going to be water resistant as well, that I can use in the shower just the same, and this one promised to be water resistant. It comes with these little holes on the side right here to help the brush heads to help the brush heads breathe while they're drying after being used. So I thought that was pretty cool as well, and I just think it's very compact and nice, and I love the fact that it's not a loud bright color. It's just very neutral and will just blend in and not draw too much attention in the bathroom when it's being stored. So this is what the brush is. I'm afraid to pick it up because they sound loose. I don't want to drop them, but okay, so when it's open, this is what the brush is. This is what, okay, so something fell. Oh, that feels really soft. Okay, so the brushes are on this side, and then the handle that they attached is on this side. But since one of the brushes fell out already, we're just going to start with the brushes. So this right here is the body brush. This is let me read and see what it says. This is for, okay, so this one is the body brush. I can hold it up right there so you guys can see. This is the largest one that comes in the set, and it's for exfoliating your arms, back, legs and torso. And then we have the silicone face brush, which is this one right here. This feels really nice as well. I'm so happy that it came with a silicone head, just because I use like a silicone brush thingy. I don't even know how to explain it, but it's like a facial wash manual one that I use outside of the shower in the mornings. When I wash my face, I use more of like a more gentler brush to wash my face, and it's a silicone one. So I'm glad that this one comes with a silicone head, so it's kind of like a one product to do, you know, everything that's in my skincare routine. This one can be used daily, and it's also recommended for sensitive skin. I don't really have sensitive skin. I have very oily prone skin, and I do like breakout in areas and more dry in other areas, so more like combination skin. The next piece that we have here is this one right here. This is the exfoliating brush. This is for use 2 to 3 times a week for deep cleaning. So this one is quite soft. Okay, so this is soft, but it's supposed to be the exfoliating one. I guess it's just a little bit harsher than the other one, but I'm surprised at how soft this is. It's actually even softer than I was expecting it to be. It feels like really good. Yeah, that feels really nice. Okay, and then the next one that I have here is the daily cleansing facial brush. Oh, this one is even softer, so that's what it looks like. And this one feels even softer than the exfoliating brush. This one says it's good for daily use as well. So I think this is the regular head that I would use on it all the time. All right, so then we have the handle for the brush. This is what it looks like. It's very sleek. We have more of like a plastic material here. It feels very sturdy type of plastic, and then on the lower half it's more of like a rubber, like a silicone, like rubber feel to it. It has like a nice grip so it doesn't slip out of your hand if it's wet, so you can still grip it real nicely. I like that about it. And then it has the Vanity Planet on the back here. This is where you would attach the brush right there. It has like this little thing that you snap on, and then right here is where you do the control. So okay, and this is also from the same, this feels like the same material that is on the lower part of the handle. And I guess, oh, that was very easy. Didn't even have to do much work. Okay, so that's where you would put the batteries. It doesn't come with any batteries, but it takes 2 AA batteries, and so I have 2 batteries here. I'm gonna go ahead and pop in and see if we can get this thing to work. Oh wow. Okay, so now that it's in there, it had a little bit of a weight to it before I added the batteries, but now that I put the batteries in, the weight, it feels a lot sturdier in the hand. So it doesn't feel flimsy. It does feel like it's a quality product that you did pay a good little penny for, which I did. So yeah, it does feel like good quality. It doesn't feel like I paid a bunch of money for this and then it just feels very lackluster in the hand. It does actually feel like a good quality product. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Like I said, let me just give you guys a 360 turn. All right, so this is how you control it. And so it turns on, and that's the first speed. And then that's the second speed, and then it turns off. And after that, I will say though that if I should find any cons so far so good, but if I should really be picky so far and find any con, I don't like the fact that there's only one way to control the speeds on here. So like to turn it on, I have to go through speed 1 and speed 2 to turn it off. With the Mary Kay one, it has a power button right here, and then that's speed 1, and then it has this button right here, a second button that controls the speed. So that's speed 2, and then back to speed 1, and it will keep going, and then I can turn it off, or I can put, so I can keep it on the setting. So I really liked that about this one. And so I think that that's one of the biggest things I'm going to be missing about from while using this one. It's just personal preference, and it's not like I'm not going to like it because of that. I just would have like preferred it. That's just one thing I wish I could carry over from my old brush to my new one, but you know, we can't all win in everything. So that's the only con so far I see. Let's move on to actually testing out one of these. So it snaps on. That felt very weird snapping on. Hold on. Okay, so I was doing it weirdly. So it snaps on pretty easy, and once it snaps on, this is the complete brush right here, and then I'm going to turn it on again. This is how it spins. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to just test this out on camera to see how it performs. So I tried to do this in the bathroom and the lighting was not good at all. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try to do it here. So behind me I have like a bowl with some warm water. So I'm gonna go ahead and just cleanse my face. Starting off with my double cleansing method. I'm gonna use this Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Balm to just take off the powder that I put on my face before I started filming. That's the only like makeup I have on because I like to smell this because I just wanted to help to combat the shininess that was going on my face. Okay. Alright, so now that I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and take the daily cleansing brush, and I want to try out all of these brushes. I might be overkilling it right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to use the first cleansing brush just on this side of my face, and then I'm going to try to use the other brushes on the other side just to kind of get a feel of all of the brushes right now. The only brush that I might not test out is the body brush, but we'll see. So this is the first brush that I'm going to go in with, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to just dampen it. And then I'm going to just take my cleanser. This is the Pharmacy Clean Bee Ultra Gentle Facial Cleanser, and I'm just going to put it directly onto the brush. Let's see. Running low here, running low. Put a lot. Just the tiniest bit, because I don't want it to foam up too much because it's very foamy. Oh wow, that feels really, really good. Okay, so that's the first setting, and it's actually picking up a little bit of the like leftover makeup that's on my skin. It's really, really soft. I feel like it's just very, very, very soft. It doesn't feel like it's pulling or tugging on my skin at all. I'm gonna bump it up to the second speed. Okay, so even though it's at the second speed, it doesn't feel harsh at all again, but it's crazy how soft this is compared to my actual Mary Kay one that I was using before. But yeah, so that was the first head, and that's what it looks like after I washed my face with it. I don't know if you can see, but it's got stained dirty a little bit just because I probably still had some makeup left over on my face. And then I'm gonna go in with the exfoliating head. I'm going to go ahead and test it out on this side of my face. Okay, so this feels like the cleansing. This one feels like the everyday cleansing brush on the higher speed. Once it touches my face, that's how it felt. It's still very soft on the face. It just feels a little bit more intense. I don't know if that's the best way to describe it, but just to kind of compare it with the other one. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop it up to the second speed and just see how it feels on the face. So when you put it to the second speed for this one, it does kind of you start to feel it a little bit more, but I feel like the first speed for this one is better to use for the skin. You feel it a little bit more on the face than you did the first one. It's still very soft, but you actually start to feel the bristles with this one. So I don't think this would be like the best brush for sensitive skin. In fact, if you do have sensitive and overly dry skin, I would stay away from this head altogether. All right, so for the silicone head, I'm gonna try to use it on my neck. I don't want to like do too much on my skin right now, so I'm just gonna use each of them in different areas, just has to not over exfoliate, because that can cause like scarring. Oh yes, that feels so good. Let's see what it does on the higher speed. So yeah, this is perfect for sensitive skin. So I love this brush head. I think this one is perfect for the morning time, and this would be perfect for anybody that has sensitive skin. You can use it morning and night, and I don't think it will cause any like over exfoliating on the skin and that would lead to scarring or breakouts and stuff like that. This one would do really good for that. I think it will work really well for my fit really well into my morning skincare routine. And then I'm not gonna like get the body brush wet or anything. I'm going to go ahead and just test it out on the back of my hand. Feels good. it feels very good. It doesn't feel like it's tugging or scratching on the skin, so I'm interested to see how this works out. So now that my face has been cleansed, I do need to hurry to run and go get some moisturizer on my skin because I feel my skin tightening up on me. But after using it, I have to say that I really do like it so far, and I'm just excited to see how it works on my skin and how it fits into my skincare routine. I recently started back with my 10-step Korean with my Korean 10-step skincare routine. I was doing it consistently, and last year when I was pregnant, I just didn't really put enough time and effort into my skincare. So I kind of was just washing my face and moisturizing, using no serums or oils or anything. So now that I'm trying to get my skin back to where it was, I constantly have breakouts and stuff like that. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to make sure that I was using a good brush, because I know that using a brush that's old and, you know, wasn't doing what it was supposed to be doing was not helping me trying to get my skin back together. So that's why I really wanted to go ahead and pick a new brush up, and I'm glad that I got this one. I think it will work really well, and I love the fact that I have different options, whereas I didn't have a lot of options with the brush that I was using previously. So I'm glad that I got this one, and I'm excited to see how my skincare how my skin reacts to the brush and how everything works out. So my skincare routine is pretty much the same as what I was doing before. I'm using the Korean 10 steps, as I said, and so the products that I'm using I'm pretty familiar with, I've been using. So if there's any change in my skincare or if anything goes wrong, then I will know. So with that said, I think I'm going to go ahead and just keep testing this out for maybe another month or so, give it like a 30-day try. By then I should know if this brush is helping or harming me, or if it's as good as it seems right now. So if I'll come back and do like a full review. So on first impressions, I'm loving it so far. If you guys have ever tried this brush before, leave a comment in the comment box and tell me what you think about it, or tell me your experience with this brush. I would love to hear if anybody has ever used this and what it's done for them. I'm just going to be starting my journey with it, and I really am looking forward to like good things because I like it so far. But if you guys are interested in this brush, I'll leave the link to Amazon where I got mine, and I'll also leave the link to the website so you guys can go ahead and check out the other brushes that they offer as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.